Zen Gunman, professional opinion. If you want a handgun, go to a rental range and try what they have on the rack. Feels right and shoots right. It is right. The issue... you guys know I live in California. So, so it's harder to get a handgun. So that's why it's really easy to get a shotgun though, which is why I have a shotgun. Yeah, it's harder to get a handgun than it is to get a shotgun. So that's why I have a shotgun. Yeah. Home defense. It's helped. Okay, I had a girl. A girl. It's helped my girls. Okay, so I had this. She's not my friend anymore because this girl is a hot mess, and at a certain point you have to stop helping people who endanger you. But I had this friend at the time, and she was in a very abusive relationship, like physically abusive, and it was so bad. She had a black eye and like broken fingy and like a lot of things. And I said, no, come over, stay with me, and we'll deal with it. And tell him I'm armed. Too pussy to show up. Too pussy to show up. Didn't even show up one time. Just because I was armed. Because that's not very common where I live. Right. But she's unfortunately not doing better. She got into another highly abusive relationship. And at some point with these friends, I will always be there to help if she reaches out. But I will no longer go out of my way because at some point it's like self-endangerment. You know, there's only so much you can do with somebody. If she ever needed help, she can always call out to me and I will help her, but I can't be there every moment of her life anymore. It's just been too many weird situations with her. So that's why I can't enable that poor behavior just because she thinks that I'm gonna be there to bail her out, you know? Oh, one of my friends has a gun. I can just hang out with these people. I'm just like, girl, I'm not gonna put me and my sister in danger all the time just because you don't know how to pick them. That's the harsh truth. It's the harsh truth, you know? But if you really need help, I will be there, you know? So, yeah. The worst thing is, when she met one of these guys, and I told her, she's like, he's really nice, you know, and everything. I'm like, you've only known him for 2 weeks. You don't know. You don't know if you want it to work out, you know, if you're serious about this guy and you really want to move in with him, and you really want to lock it down, I'm not stopping you. But just know, the moment it gets really, really physical and violent, you need to leave. You can't stay. You know, you need to read that for yourself and like have self-preservation. You know? And like, you know, whatever. She has a father. Overly controlling father. And then so, yeah, and then, yeah, and then, you know, I don't want to control people. I'm like, I can't recommend it, but it's honestly like a black light, I would say. Like, there's no faster way to learn about somebody's life, I guess. But you leave if things get weird. And she didn't leave, you know, so... Yeah. Yeah, and then we met up a few years later and she blamed me for not stopping her. And I'm like, girl, you're an adult. I already gave you the rundown of what you can expect, maybe. I can't be responsible for your life. You know? I can't... It's really... Yeah, so that's why we don't really talk. I'm not her parent. You know? Anyways. Yeah. I'm not gonna say I told you so. I never tell anyone I told you so. Yeah, I never tell anyone I told you so. I don't say that because it's their life and their decisions, and who am I to cast judgment on the decisions they make? But Don't blame me. There's only so much I can do with a girl like that. All right. She needs. Yeah. I can't deal with that. I'm like, girl, I defended your life. I defended your life once. What do you mean? I don't understand. Oh my. Girl. Yeah. I didn't say anything. I just kind of like let it be and then never met up with her again. Yeah, Menhera, man. Menhera. Oh. Yeah, I can't please everyone. I'm like, girl, you're a hot mess. You're a hot mess. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I picked up a stray, now I own it. No. Back to the streets with ye! Back to the streets with ye! Back to the streets for ye! She belongs to the streets now! Oh! Okay! Anyways. Can't deal with it. Can't deal with it. Oh, she belongs to the streets! I can't deal with it! Oh. Anyways. I'll not to mention the time I dragged her out of some party she got drugged at. I got a random call in the middle of the night when I was hanging out with my childhood friend. We were having a good time. Like, just like watching stuff and being like, you know, my gay model friend, she was visiting me. I remember this very clearly. And we don't see each other very often, so we were hanging out. And I get this call, and my friend had to come with me. And we had to go and like drag her out of a party that she got roofied at. And I'm like, don't tell me, girl, that I wasn't there for you when you needed it most. Sorry, this is a woman rant for real. Okay, anyways. Yeah, it's like, don't tell me that I wasn't there for you when you needed me most, because I was always there for you when you and I will always be here if you really need me, but I will not take that disrespect from you, of all people. I'm sorry. About the Bass Pro Shop, basically, shotgun. Good decision. Anyways.